Good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday, September 30th, 8:22 in the morning, we'll say. And didn't make a video yesterday because I got myself into a hole here. I was doing the same thing with Apple. I was able to get out of Apple with the other account. This account, I wasn't able to get out of Amazon. In the morning, I did a couple of trades, made a couple $100 on this right here in the open. And then it just had this wedge pattern that it just, you can see it, right? It comes to a point and then eventually breaks down. So here's my zero at 31.70. This is yesterday's zero. It will be a little bit higher today because of theta. So what happened was I was trying to average down. I was just trying to average it down enough to get out. About halfway through the day, I was just trying to get out of it, and I just couldn't quite make it there. And then, then the end of the day got here, and then I was down. I have 7 contracts wrapped up in here for calls, and then I got this big breakdown. 31.70, and then you can see I closed, looks like $26 below where I need to be. Overall, or overnight, kind of helped me out a little bit. We did get up to 31.52. Maybe we can get there again. So pretty much I need to go up $22 to break even, and probably even a little bit more. It's probably going to be, I'll probably lose $2 or something like that. So, I might need to go up another $25 to break even. So we'll see if we can break out of this and then go back to the high side. We did catch some support here at the bottom of this, so that's a good sign. Maybe we'll bounce off there and then continue to the upside, but we need to start breaking levels like this so that we can continue to go up. Right now we're sitting about the top of this peak again, so we can see what happens. And I mean, if it goes at the end of this trade, which started yesterday morning, at the end of this trade, I'll release a video and everybody should be called up. There was an election debate yesterday for the election, and maybe that's why there wasn't so much volume and it just kind of kept falling. There wasn't a whole lot of action going on, which was pretty funny just watching that debate, but doesn't make up for the fact that I'm down quite a bit. So we'll watch. We'll be patient. We've got Wednesday today, Thursday, and Friday to get back up to here. But remember, theta will start eating us away. So tomorrow comes around, my zero might be here, and then my zero might be there come Friday. So keep an eye on it. We're all praying for 3,200 today. We closed at 31.44, so we should be up $4 roughly at the open, so that'll give us another gap. On the upside, we did get a reversal candle on this daily. You see how the whole thing is bigger than this one and engulfs it pretty much. So that is a sign of a reversal. So we might be looking here before we go up again. So we'll see. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't know if 4 is going to end here or come down here and make 4. It can come all the way down here before it turns around and goes back up. So we do have on the daily 1, 2, 3, 4, the start of 4. You don't know if it's the end of it or the beginning of it, but we can push higher, right? Because we've got 1, 2, 3. I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. We'll see how it opens. We'll watch the open and see how crazy the numbers get, if they get crazy at all. I mean, hasn't been a whole lot of volume, so there's been a lot of news on Amazon, a lot of news in the market, so maybe we'll read that together or something. But until I close this trade, I won't be able to really release a video. I'll catch up. Alright, back. We had a little bit of a bounce up there. High of 31.61, so we got close to where I needed to be. But yeah, I'm down I mean, as I'm $5 up from where we closed, but it looks like I'm down still. So the new high, or the new zero is going to be 75. All right, so we lost that much. So I need to get up to there to get to zero. Just an update. I mean, I just watch it go all the way up and pull all the way down. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come. It is an awful big pullback. It's a high candle, or it's a high wick on top of that candle, so it's not a good sign. Usually that means price is heading back down. So we got the start of this 1, 2, 3, and then 4. We didn't close above that. We'll see. All right, until then, I'll catch up. All right, so I was watching it. My new zero is 31.85. You can see this run up here. We got to be careful that it's going to pull back halfway down through here. After 2 days, I want to hold it for just a minute. I want to make some money, but we broke through there and we were up a couple bucks. So we'll see if we can continue this cross right here and then continue up. We break that. I mean, we need to close above this 31.90 mark in 40 minutes. So we'll keep an eye on it. I'll catch up. All right, so I'm back. So you can see the high was like 31.93. I was able to sell 4 of them at that point. Yeah, I'm up quite a bit on the day, but I was down quite a bit on the day yesterday. So now that I've alleviated some of these calls, I'm not moving quite so fast. I was getting $350 on the dollar, and now it looks like I'm getting about $150 on the dollar. So right now, I'm saying I'm up 1,000 on 3 contracts. So I'll let 3 contracts ride for a little while. It just keeps on going insane, but I was able to get my money back and from yesterday, and then I don't even know honestly how much I was down yesterday. 11,250 minus 8,654. So I'm up $2,500 today. And then I made 16 on Monday, so I'm at roughly at 4 grand. I may start to sell. Might start to sell 2 more. So 2, 45.68, 45.73, 46, 46.15. I'm gonna try to 46.10. No, it dropped pretty hard. I'm trying to sell 2 if I can. 44, 44, 44.10. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. That was pretty intense. It's kind of tough when you get all these numbers floating around real fast, and then you're hearing the babies crying, and each one of them are ripping off their diaper. It gets kind of hectic, and my senses get heightened, and I'm like in survival mode, dealing with babies, listening to them, and then watching this. I got out prematurely, but I wanted to kind of save the money and just make sure I was making it, even though it seems like it's still going up. And on the hourly, it's still getting ready to turn over. So who knows where this is going to end up, right? You're breaking through all these, and then next stop is the sky. Again, I was just trying to make sure I made some profit. This is what I was down on yesterday at the end of the day, and for me to be zero from that, it would have been this number. But Theta ate me alive because I had 7 contracts, so it brought my zero all the way up to here. So that's why it's hard for me holding it overnight with so many contracts. I had to go up another 15 bucks. So from the start of the day right here to getting up to 85. That's $45 away. So that's a long wait to get there, even though you got this crazy up, right? I just wanted to make sure that it doesn't stop and then double back 50%. And then it leaves me in the negative again. So I was down 86.50 yesterday, and I ended up cashing out plus 10.7. So I made $2,063 between yesterday and today. So, I mean, that was, after 2 days, I made that. Could have been more, but I ended up selling out early before it hit that 3,200, and the high was 3,202. And at that point, I was getting $350 on the dollar. So that's quite a bit. Yeah, you see those numbers, they go up fast, but they also go down fast. And when you can't fully concentrate, it gets a little sketchy. I'll pull up my Robinhood. I'll pull up my Robinhood here in a second, and then I'll show you the trades. I'll post this video. I still made $1,000 a day, and look at that. See, I'd have been going crazy. Plus, I'll show you how much the contracts are worth right now and how much I possibly missed out. I'll be right back. All right, so I'm just kind of winging it. I'll pull up this calculated data. And then, all right, September 29th. So this was yesterday, I'm assuming. September 29th was yesterday. There we go. I'm assuming that's the beginning of yesterday. Yeah, 29th. All right, so all call buys, 5,100. And then, okay, so I did hustle a little bit at the beginning of the day. I forgot. All right, minus 5,170. So I made $70 on that trade. And then 48.55 minus 49.90. 135. So I was up 205 before I started getting to that big, heavy one. All right. So I'm up 205 at the beginning of yesterday, and then that's when it started getting all day long. 41.85. So there's two. There's another one. 37.50. I don't know if you can hear the kids screaming in the background or not. So that's three. Here comes number 4, 3740. And then here's number 5. And at that point, you're just like, oh my God, what's happened, right? But stay strong. That's number 5. Here's number 6, 3355. And then, oops, I skipped that one. I did 3355 and forgot this one, 3560. So I'm all in there at 27,000. Okay, and then today, this morning, I sold 4. I don't even know what my average cost at that point was. I can't even remember, to tell you the truth. 36.60. I can't remember. But then I sold 4 of them at 16,400. And then I sold 2 more at 84.70. And then I sold my last one at 42.44. And it gave me 2,064. So on that last trade of 7 contracts, I made $2,000. Plus, I made $205 yesterday morning. So, yeah, I just did what I was down yesterday, so that 205 just kind of gets washed out. So, I will show you what that looks like. Okay, so I'm up to see what that looks like. Blue line and white. it only represents 7,700, but I was down 8,600 bucks, and then boom. Plus, I don't understand that. That's just a weekly thing, right? So that's how that's done. But just, I mean, I don't know how that works or not. The last 30 days, I'm only up 7,800 bucks. The last 3 months, the last 90 days, I'm up 40,000. So, okay. Anyway, 2 days, 2,000 bucks off of some wild trading. Just keep averaging down. And just remember, you got to stick with your guns when it comes to averaging down. So, again, I was trying to average down in this mess just to get back to nothing, but I should have been, you know, this should have been one contract, and this should have been two contracts. I was just trying to get back to zero, right? Just to lower this enough to get out, and I wasn't able to because this was just all consolidation, and I was hitting the highs and and hitting the highs and losing, hitting the highs, losing. So just stick to your guns when it comes to averaging down. This range from 31.85 to 31.50, that's only $35. So that's really not even two average downs for me on a normal day. So just stick to your guns. Try not to squeak out of things, and everything should work out. If if you like the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, turn on notifications, share it with a friend. I'll leave some links down below for Yotta, which is the lottery savings account, the high interest savings account, which I have one number, so I need the Yotta ball, and maybe I'll extra 15 cents or something. The Acorns, round up your spare change from your credit debit cards. You use my link, I get free $5, you get free $5. What else do I have linked to this? I'll leave some links for learning candlesticks and learning trends and learning patterns. I just copy and paste last videos, all that information, but if you learn something from this, stick to your guns when it comes to averaging down. Be patient. If you have to wait overnight just to average down again, do so. I just wouldn't recommend buying 7 contracts in this wedge when there's no action. I think it's partly because of the presidential debate coming up, and who knows what's going to happen. Maybe, but look at this. Man, that's nice. Could have got all of that, but again, you get close to what you think is the top, and you remember it's going to retrace. It's going to want to come back down some, so you don't know where it's going to come back to. My zero was there, so I was just getting out, locking in some profit. $1,000 a day still, even though we were trying to get all the money Monday and Tuesday. I have to perfect that, but right now, $1,000 a day is, I can do that. Getting the money Monday and Tuesday, I still haven't quite perfected it. Yesterday, though, I was able to average down with Apple, and I made $15 for someone else. So, until then, hopefully this isn't too choppy. Hopefully you can't hear the kids screaming in the background. Peace.